In a world where genetic engineering and robotics had reached unimaginable heights, a new breed of monsters had been born. One such monster was the green behemoth, Godzilla, fused with the incredible strength of the Hulk. Another was a mechanical Charizard, with metal parts and arms that could tear through steel. These two creatures had been created in a laboratory by a mad scientist, who had dreamed of creating the ultimate fighting machines. But he had not anticipated the sheer power and ferocity of the creatures he had created. As soon as they had been activated, they had broken free of their containment chambers, and had gone on a rampage through the laboratory and the surrounding city. People had fled in terror as the monstrous creatures had stomped through the streets, destroying buildings and spitting fire into the sky. The sound of their roaring and growling could be heard for miles around, and many thought that the end of the world had come. But amidst the chaos, there were a few brave souls who refused to give up. They were a team of scientists, engineers, and soldiers, who had been assembled to stop the monsters at any cost. They knew that they had to act fast, before the creatures destroyed everything in their path. And so they set to work, using their skills and knowledge to create weapons and traps that could bring down the monsters. They developed a serum that could weaken the creatures' strength, and a net that could ensnare them. They also built a powerful mech suit that could match the creature's strength and firepower. The battle that ensued was one of the greatest in the history of the world. The green Godzilla-Hulk hybrid and the mechanical Charizard were relentless in their attacks, spitting fire and tearing through the city with their massive claws. But the scientists and soldiers were equally determined, fighting with all their might to protect their homes and loved ones. As the battle raged on, the green monster and the mechanical Charizard seemed to grow stronger and stronger, fueled by their rage and hatred. But the scientists and soldiers refused to give up, knowing that they had to find a way to defeat the creatures. And then, in a moment of inspiration, one of the scientists had an idea. He remembered that the mechanical Charizard had a weakness, a flaw in its metal armor that made it vulnerable to electricity. And so he rigged up a device that could send a powerful electric shock through the creature's body. The plan worked. As the mechanical Charizard went berserk, spitting fire into the sky, the scientists activated the device. The creature convulsed and writhed, its metal armor melting and smoking. And then, with a final roar of rage, it fell to the ground, defeated. The green Godzilla-Hulk hybrid, seeing its companion fall, roared in anger and charged at the scientists and soldiers. But they were ready for it. Using their weapons and traps, they weakened the creature and ensnared it in a powerful net. The battle was over. The monsters had been defeated. The city lay in ruins, but the people were alive and safe. And amidst the wreckage, the scientists and soldiers celebrated their victory, knowing that they had saved the world from destruction.